Hi and welcome to Seasparkles Corner. Today, well, I think you'll say it looks like a science experiment here. Alright, what you're going to need is an oven-ready pan. Alright, this is going to be for your main casserole. Take some butter flavor spray or some spray and spray all the way around your pan. Okay, there's that. That's a non-stick oven-ready pan, but probably still fine. Preheat your oven to 400. Get water boiling in your spaghetti pot, double boiler, and we've just melted the butter. I've took 3 tablespoons of butter and melted it. This is going to be for the topping. And I'm going to put that in a mixing bowl. I'm going to set this in the sink. And now, these are seasoned breadcrumbs. This is going to be for the topping of the casserole. Approximately 3 cups. There we go. I knew that's about all we had left in this container. Now we're going to put this for the recycling. Get another spoon and mix it up. This is going to be for the topping. And this is going to hold in your flavor. While your water is getting hot. Mix it well until all of your breadcrumbs looked, well, you can tell, as you can see by the color, with the butter, the change of color. That was before I started mixing and after. Alright, figure 1 tablespoon of butter per cup of breadcrumbs, which is done. Alright, now, what we're going to need is Parmesan cheese, and I'm going to have to get another one because that's not enough. Cream of mushroom soup, 2 cans. Beef chunks, 14 ounces. 1 can of evaporated milk. And 1 pound of spaghetti. 1 pound of spaghetti. Alright. You need 1 pan for your breadcrumbs set to the side. You prepped your oven ready pan, and now we're going to keep an eye on this. As soon as the water starts to boil, we need a stirrer for that. Okay, so what we're going to do while the water is heating, is the water boiling? Yeah, it is. Okay. We're going to take our 1 pound of spaghetti. I didn't get a pair of scissors. Make sure you got a pair of scissors. Luckily we have 3 pairs of scissors in my kitchen. You always need kitchen scissors. You can start this early in the day or the day before, cover and refrigerate it, and then when you come home from a busy day the next day, just pop it in your oven at 400 degrees for 25 minutes to get it done. Now you take your 1 pound of spaghetti, get it all out of there. Alright, put that in the recycling, that's recyclable. Whether you use a boiler bag, and then just kind of let that fall in there. And then we'll mix it up after it falls in there. Alright, now So we're going to take a quarter of a red onion. We're going to tip and tail it. And I'm going to throw the skin out. Let me just bring the trash by me. I love these purple and red onions. Or just pick your favorite onion, what you've got in the house. This is an easy and inexpensive recipe to do. Just peel your onion. I'm just going to take another layer off. There. Alright, now we want to dice this kind of small. Now some people just use onion salt. You can do that too if you like, if you don't want to chop your onion. But as everybody knows, I'm kind of into fresh stuff. So you can just take and chop it as small as you like. And this is going to give the casserole added color. So I'm just going to chop this kind of small. What we want to do is kind of lock in the flavors. Okay. Right. See? All right, now 2 celeries. Those who watch my show knows I just like the flavor of celery. Got a bit of an onion on that. Okay, so we're just gonna chop the celery kind of small. You can use the same knife. It doesn't matter if you get a smidgen of the onion on it because it's all going in the casserole anyway. Okay. Now let's stir the... Okay, once all the spaghetti's dropped in, and then you can kind of give it a stir. Cook your spaghetti according to manufacturer's instructions. Basically about 8 to 10 minutes. We're going to tip the end of this one. Cut down the middle of your celery. Turn it over. I washed the celery already. Okay. Move them aside. I was just cutting the long pieces down a bit more. Okay, so the end off, I never use, I don't know why, you can, but I just never use the 2 ends pieces. Alright, now we're done with the cutting. Put them in the sink. Give that a good stir. Alright, now we're going to add the cream of mushroom soup. And it's 2 14.5 ounce cans. There we go. Now, if you'd rather use a different soup like cream of chicken and then add fresh mushrooms, feel free to do so. Substitute any of your favorite cream soups. Okay, I want to get out every mushroom. Now, let's open up the second one. This is the sauce for the casserole. Alright, now I'm going to open up the milk. It's 1 can of evaporated milk. I'm going to use that to rinse this can out. See, 1 can of evaporated milk fills that up. Alright, now let's mix this. Now we're going to add a 14-ounce can of beef chunks. And all of its liquids right into there. Well, I appreciate my son helping me with that now. Mix it, whoops, splashed on me. I need to get bigger. Have to go to a bigger spoon. I'm breaking the beef chunks up as we go. Now, we need 1 cup. I'm going to get a measuring cup. 1 cupper of Parmesan cheese. One cup of Parmesan cheese. I didn't think we quite had a cup. You want to use the Parmesan cheese. If you want to grate your own Parmesan, that's fine. Okay, so this is going to... This is making a lot of sauce, but It is going to be yummy. Okay. The Parmesan is going to give it the cheesy flavor. I think I'm going to add another cup of Parmesan. So let's make 2 cups of Parmesan because it's not looking cheesy enough. There we go. 2 cups of Parmesan. Let's see if that gives it yummy cheesy. Oh yeah, there we go, there we go. That's the texture we're looking for. Okay, that's it right there. This is what the texture we're looking for. I'm gonna put this stuff away. I keep everything nice and clean in my kitchen. Now the whole time we were doing that, while my son, who was helping with the camera, was stirring the spaghetti. Let's see if we can take, whoops.
Showing up better at spaghetti.
I'm gonna make sure it's done. These will go into recycling. Now this is gonna go in the big bowl. We're gonna mix it all up. This is gonna be a lot. To help make cleaning easy, which is something us ladies like. I always, anything I melt butter in, I like to rinse off. So that way when it's in the wash water, oh, that'll still be greasy but just won't be as bad. Okay. Now that we've got a sink available, alright, our spaghetti is done. We're about to, let's put this all together, shall we? My Pac-Man gloves, waka waka waka. That's what I call them. They remind me of Pac-Man. These gloves do. Okay, that was 1 pound of spaghetti and I boiled it for like 8 to 10 minutes, putting that down the drain, go to the drain. Good shake. Put this in there. Get the spaghetti out of the pot. Woo-hoo-hoo. There. Alright, put this over for the wash. Done that. Now, you have to toss. You have 2 spoons. You've got one that you use for your spaghetti and one that you used for your mixing your sauce. So use the 2 of them and toss. Toss it thoroughly. until all the spaghetti is coated and broken up. Tossing means you go to the bottom and lifting your spaghetti and bringing it up in different sections. It's an easy, quick way of coating and coating. Alright, now we're going to put all of this into this pan. I'm just going to go down to 1 spoon now. Pour all of it in there. Now you can cut this recipe in half if you like, or triple it or quadruple it, depending upon how many people you're gonna feed. I gotta wash my hands. I got dirty from the pan. Now, we've got to take and level this. Now see, that's what it looks like on that point. Now we're going to take our breadcrumbs, which is our topping, and we're going to put it on top of our casserole. Let's spread it all over the casserole. That's going to lock in the flavor. And now remember, 400-degree oven for 25 minutes. And that's it. We'll see when we take it out. Welcome back, and it's been in the oven cooking about 25 minutes at 400 degrees.
Well, she does a spaghetti lifter.
And so there it is. Look at that. See all that beautiful stuff?
Here.
There we go. There it is. See the steam off of it. It's a little bit hot. So I'm gonna give it a bit of a go, and then my son will taste test it on his plate. And see how beautiful that is? The breadcrumbs just go all through it. Look at that. I just got a big chunk of celery. Have another bite. It's delicious. You don't have to use beef. You can substitute any kind of canned meat you like, or even leftover meat to go through it. Sorry about that. It's so good I couldn't stop eating. Well, there you have it. Feel free to share, feel free to subscribe, and as always, the fun never ends. And I hope you enjoyed our first spaghetti casserole recipe, which is enough to feed probably about 8 people. But thank you for watching. Feel free to share, feel free to subscribe. Hug and kisses from my family to yours. Love you all. Bye, everybody.